What is up, you guys? It's your girl Architect K. Welcome to my channel. Today we'll be talking about the top 10 materials that you're gonna need, that you must get, so you can be prepared for architect drawing, and also these materials will help you throughout architectural school. So let's get right into it. All right. So the first item is our architectural scale. I'm looking down at my notebook because I did write down like a list of them. But the first material that you will need, the first tool that you need, because you will use this tool throughout your whole time being in architectural school. Like this right here, this is an architectural scale, like a ruler. It has 6 sides, 6 scales on it. And I'm not gonna go in depth about the scales. That's gonna be on a whole separate video, but this will help you measure out your lines, or if your professor say, oh, use this type of, use 3/16 scaled, or use the 1/8, use the 1/4, use the half scale, you need this. Do not, I repeat, do not get the engineer scale. You will need the architectural scale. And I'm going to place down like the price somewhere around here, and I will also tell you the stores that you can get all these materials from. And you also have like a regular ruler on here. This is something that you're gonna need. Okay, like you can't measure anything without an architectural scale. I guarantee you it will not work unless it's like a regular measurement, like from like a regular ruler like this, then all right. But other than that, if your professor say, oh, use the 1/4 scale, use the 1/8 scale, use the 3/16 scale, he's talking about this, an architectural scale. He's talking about this, okay? So make sure you get this, okay? So next thing is drafting dots. Now this buddy here, you see all this paper? it was longer than this, but I cut it off. I cut like the other piece off, and I'm gonna tell you why I keep it this way. I'm gonna tell you that in a minute. This right here, drafting dots, this right here, let me tell y'all, this will be your best friend to the end. The reason being is this will hold up your projects. I'm gonna tell you what type of projects I'm talking about. I'm talking about it will hold up a piece of paper to your like, not this paper, this is like a receipt, but this will hold up a paper to your drafting board, which is the next item that you must, I'm gonna say it again, that you must get, okay? Like there's no way around this. So this is drafting dots. It's called professional drafting dots. It don't really matter which ones you get. Don't get the tape. Do not use tape. You need drafting dots. It's like the little circles. And I have this like this because it says press here. I don't know if you can see. It says press here. And when you press down in that little area and you just pull the tab, Mr. Pen pops up and it sticks very well on the drafting board. This would be your best friend to the end. And I got it from Amazon, and it came, how many came in the box? It says 500 dots per box. I don't know if you guys can see. It will last you probably like, I want to say 2 semesters, 2.5 of a semester of semesters, because 500 dots, and you can reuse them. So say like I put it on a paper on my drafting board. If I peel it like carefully without trying to rip it, or rip it with the paper once I stuck to it, it would you can salvage it. Like, is it salvage it? You can salvage it. You can reuse it. My goodness, I make things so complicated for myself. But it's called the ones, if you want the ones that I got, it's called Mr. Pen. The company is Mr. Pen. It will not disappoint you. Only time I hate them is when they get stuck underneath my drafting board. Which brings me to my next tool and material that you would need. This is the type of tool you would need, okay? Like, you need this tool to do your drawings, to make sure your lines are, you need it for your lines to be straight. You just need it, okay? You need it for everything to be looking right, okay? I don't have it with me because that thing is too huge to carry in my room. I have it on my dining room table. On my mom's dining room table. I'm saying it's mine, like I own the dining room table. I have it on my mom's dining room table. That's where I do my drawings. That's where I do my sketches. That's where I do my sketches for my projects that I have. I got that one from the one I'm showing. I got it from Blix. Like, I got it from Blix. Now, a little quick story time. You can get a drafting board from, I want to say you can get it from like social media, Instagram and Facebook. However, you have to be careful who you buy from, because I made a mistake of buying from somebody, and my professor said, oh, you know, there are graduates out there who are trying to sell their drafting board. They had it throughout their whole time in architectural school. So I'm like, oh, okay, you know, if they'll probably sell it for a cheaper price, you know. Hence, cheap price, cheap. Okay, so you get what you pay for. Now at Blix, at the store that I normally shop at, they have it for $80. I didn't know that. Like, that's why it's good to do your research before you just go ahead and just be spending. And I normally do my research, but I was just trying to get it because it was going quick, because all architect drawing students that were beginning architecture was getting them. So it was selling out really quick. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna just get this from somebody else. There's I think it's called Facebook Marketplace. I typed in drafting board, architect drafting board, and at first I couldn't find anything, but then I finally found someone who was selling their architectural board, and let me just pull it up. Okay, I found it. It's a network called Facebook Marketplace, and that's where I got my first drafting board from. Like I said, first, because I don't use that drafting board anymore. And it was like a disaster, because when the guy sold it to me, first off, he's a architect graduate, and his wife is an architect. So he didn't have no need for it anymore. So, you know, I thought he was being nice into selling his architectural board, his drafting board, to me. And let me tell you how much I spent. Let me see. I did not save it. Oh my god, I didn't save it? Or did he like block me? Okay, I found it. So, it's a drafting board. I'm gonna freaking, let me see if I can just click on it. Okay, I'm gonna block his name out of it. I blocked the name out. Because I'm not even trying to, like, what's in the past. But anyways, he sold it to me. He sold me a drafting board 24 by 36, which is what I needed, because that's what my professor said that I needed. Like, I must have. So he sold me this. Okay? It looks perfectly normal. Let me show this. Okay? It sold for $50. However, he had to ship it to me, which I had to pay him for that. So I think I got it for $60. So 20 butts. I said butts. $20 less than what I have now, which was $80. So he sold it to me for $60, and it says, like new, don't have a need for it anymore. Nothing is wrong with it. It works perfectly fine. And the railing works well too. So I'm like, all right, cool. Tell me how. I think it took like maybe a week to come in. So when it got here, I'm all excited and everything. I'm unpackaging it. Like I'm unpacking it, and I look at it and I'm like, something don't look right. Something don't look right. Like, I noticed he took a picture. He took this picture at an angle. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to make it straight. He took the picture at an angle, which means that if you have to take a picture at an angle, you're trying to get the good side, not the bad side. So I'm like, the parallel bar is the main thing that you need. It's the reason why you're getting it, to make sure your lines are straight. Like, it's just straight. Okay? How can I use the drafting board if the parallel bar, no matter what I did, it wasn't leveled. It was uneven. So, I was like, all right, let me just reach out to him again. So I don't even have the messages no more. I think I deleted him. Not deleted him. I think I deleted the message. I just got so upset. I said, being nice. I said, hey, I got it. Thank you so much. But there's just one problem. The parallel bar is not level. You know what he said to me?
Oh, it just probably the shipment fault. It was straight when it got here. It was level when I loaded up to the truck.
Okay, I understand that, but when it got here, it's not level no matter what I did. Oh, and then he gonna say,
We'll tighten up the strings.
I did that. No matter what I do, no matter what I had did, it would not level. It was not level. Like, no matter what I did. So I was kind of like insinuating, like, hey, it came as like a damaged package. Is there any way, like, not refund the whole entire purchase? It just, can you at least give me back my shipment money?
No, I don't think that's fair. It was not like that when it left from where I stayed to where you stayed.
And I'm like, yo, like, you're not being understanding. Like, all right. Main point. my main point is be careful what you buy. Make sure you look at everything, including descriptions, including how the picture looked, including what angle they took it at. Make sure you look at everything before you go ahead and buy something. Because I had to come out my pocket twice for basically no reason. Like, the second drafting board I got from Blix. And I know what you're thinking, like, what is Blix? Okay, what is Blix? Like, Blix is a store made that is for art or craftsmanship and architect. Like, any form of art, anything you need for art, any type of form of art, they have it. Okay, so Blix had, and also the great thing about Blix is if you are a student, if you are a college student, or maybe if you are a college student and a high school student, they're gonna give you you can sign up and they'll give you 10% off of your purchase every time you go there. And this is not a sponsorship. Nobody's sponsoring this video. I'm just being real with you and being legit. So that was just messed up to me. Like, just be careful what you buy. Like, read the description, okay? So moving on, the drafting board is guaranteed. If you get the right one, it's guaranteed straight lines. Like, your work won't look uneven, won't look crooked. That is what the drafting board purpose is, to make sure your lines look straight and professional and sleek. Okay. Anyways, also for what is also helpful, which is the next item, is your 30-60-degree ruler. Now, they carry these in different sizes. I recommend you get the biggest one, because you won't have to keep moving up while you're trying to draw a line or connect whatever you're trying to connect, like connect lines to each other. Like, you don't have to keep moving up. This right here is a pretty good size, pretty decent size that I got. Initially, I had brought a smaller one, and I just constantly had to keep moving up, and it was like making my lines, like, well, for me, because of me, my line was not like straight. Like, it didn't look like it was a straight shot. It was just like, oh, she moved up and stuff like that. But this you could place on the bottom, like on the base of your parallel bar, the ruler part. To know that your work is straight, you can put this on your parallel bar on your from your drafting board, and you can slide it left and right. And to move up, you move the drafting bar up just a little bit, up the way as far as you want, or as further down as you want, or as low as you want, and you make sure your lines are straight. I will insert a video of what I'm talking about so you guys can visually see what I'm saying. But this is great because you're gonna need this. You're really gonna need this 30-60 ruler, and also it's there is a 45-degree ruler that you also need. And don't mind how dirty this is. Listen, I've been using this, okay? This stuck to me like glue whenever I go to the drafting table. So I use this a lot. That's why it's dirty. This is what a 45-degree ruler look like. And that, this right here, best friend. All right. Now, you know how I said for drafting board plus the drafting dots, it's gonna be your best friend, and it helps keep your line straight. How you can keep your line straight without no paper on it? Okay, what type of paper do you use? There's a certain type of paper you have to use. Okay, the certain paper you have to use is called tracing paper. This is what it looks like. Tracing paper. I'm not talking about paper that already has something on it and you just trace it. No. You have to draw something on here, okay? And then trace it. It's called tracing paper because it's like a rough draft paper. This right here, this lasts me. I had this last year. I had this last year for my first semester in starting architectural school. And now it's with me still. I'm not pretty sure the length that I got. Maybe an architect student, right? I don't remember the type of length that I had brought, but it do come in different sizes, and you need this, okay? It is really good. It's still lasting me for a pretty long time. This is a cheap paper, which is why tracing paper is used for your rough drafts. And then for your to get the professional look, you would need to use vellum paper. Okay. Now vellum paper. You see this? Now wait. Don't freak out. Vellum paper is the most expensive paper that you're gonna be using. Okay. Now this one has the measurements on it, and it has the price on it. I got this one from Blix. And I got my tracing paper. I also got my tracing paper from Blix as well. Yeah. You can get these from Amazon. They sell it as 50 sheets per pack or something like that. Like they sell it already cut. Me personally, it didn't make no sense for me to get something that was pre-cut already. I'd rather just get the roll so I can control the cut myself. My vellum paper, the most expensive paper ever. Y'all see this price? Let me see if I'm going to show it. Y'all see that? $63.99. And with my 10% discount, because I'm a student, it came to $57.97. I just checked it. So yeah, vellum is made for your final look. That's what I was going for, and it makes everything looks clean. Now, before you purchase vellum, okay? Before you do that, please, I'm begging. Please read the description, because there are two types of vellum. There's the natural vellum, which is I think it's it doesn't look white. It looks like, it look like it's kind of see-through, like tracing paper. It look like tracing paper. But tracing paper don't come in this type of packaging. It doesn't come in this type of packaging. All vellum come in they mainly come in orange packaging. You can you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. And then there's the cotton. So the one you would not get, is the natural vellum paper. Get 100% cotton. 100% cotton. It would say it on here. 100% cotton, okay? 100% cotton. Alright? Please read the description, okay? Because you're going to be wasting your money for no reason, and your professor's going to look at you like, what type of paper is that? That's what my professor be saying. You're going to need a tool to write with, okay? But what type of tool? You're gonna need a pencil. But what type of pencil? Not a regular pencil. You're gonna need a mechanical pencil. But what type of mechanical pencil? I know I keep saying what type, but what type? Well, what type? You're gonna need an architectural mechanical pencil. Not the mechanical pencils you get for how much they run. Like at Walmart, you get a pack of 100 in a pack for like $5, or I'm just going on top of my head. I don't really have a mechanical pencil. It's a mechanical pencil. It works well with me. I have this pencil, and I just got this pencil from my mom's office because first of all, it looked cool, but it works pretty well for me. Only thing is, now I think it's because the lead I'm using maybe, but only thing is the lead break easily. Like the lead is breaking easily now. So I'm probably gonna invest into, look at it, look at that. It just came out so easily. But get a mechanical or architect, I think it's called architect mechanical pencil. You get those from Blix, you get that from Michaels, you get it from Hobby Lobby. You get it from, I think Joann's, they probably sell pencils like that. And you can get it from Amazon. Also Amazon. I got one from Amazon. It came in a pack for like $6.99. Not bad. I misplaced them though. But anyways, yes, you need a mechanical pencil. Don't come into class with them $2 looking cheap behind pencils, okay? Because your professor's gonna look at you like you're crazy. Come to drafting on either your vellum paper, especially your vellum paper, like especially, because that's like the final look. You know, you want it to look sleek, you want it to look clean, like you just want it to look like this is the final product. You know, this is what I'm gonna sell to you. In order to make sure that your mechanical pencil or whatever pencils that you're using, in order to make sure that it doesn't mark up your paper with smudges, in order to prevent that from happening, you have to get this. Can you guess where I got it from though? I got this from Blix. Okay, I got it from Blix. I'm pretty sure you can get it from Michaels, and I'm pretty sure you get it from Hobby Lobby as well, and you can get it from Amazon. I'm pretty sure you get it from Amazon. This is a duster. Okay, you can dust off the smudges, and it will leave your paper looking clear, crystal clean. I wasn't a believer into getting one of these. I don't like spending money, but let me tell you, after I did like my first or second drawing for my architectural drawing class, my professor looked at me like, what is all of this? Like, it has smudge marks like all over the place, like not to the point where it's bad, but to the point where you notice it. And he was like, did you purchase I don't know what it's called, but the brush? And I was like, no. He said, well, I think you should invest in it because like this is unacceptable. You know, you can't, your paper cannot look like that for the final. Which he was right. So I'm like, you know, all right, man, all right. I invested in it, and he wasn't lying. Like this right here would take care of all the smudges that's on your paper, and you won't have to worry about it looking like trash, like looking like a mess. You know. All right, y'all, almost got it. All right, so when you're done with all of your work, and you know you gotta put it someplace, you don't just leave it out. Obviously, like you don't just put it, well, you can put it in a folder. However, when you're going to class, drawing class especially, you're gonna need to always carry your tracing paper. But what if it's like raining outside? Or what if it's like windy outside? Do you just carry it like this? Or what if you have a drink in your hand and you spill it, you know, like why did I do it like that? And you spill it all over your tracing paper roll, or what all design students or all architectural students do, they'll attach their projects, like their papers that they already drew on, they'll attach it to this, like they'll roll it up, you know, carefully. Don't roll it up too tight, just they'll roll it up. Wish I had like a example. This is not, I'm just using any type of paper right now. They'll roll it up like that. Nothing, not too tight or anything. Just make it into like a roll. Normally, the right thing to do is put it into a tube, okay? This tube, it has a top to it. This tube right here that I got extends like however far I want it to go. It's a very long tube, and this is very helpful for, well, this is not a perfect example of what you should get. Like, it is a perfect example of what you should get, but only reason I say that because the handle broke, because your girl was being reckless with it, especially during hurricane season. But now I just carry it like this, or I just put it in my bin whenever I'm going to class. But anyways, one from Amazon, and as you can see, it's not here with me. I took that thing back because, like I said, read the description. I don't know how many times I could say that. Like, read the description. The one that I got was probably like, I think I paid like $12 for it, which was good to me. I'm like, oh, everybody else spending like $20 for a tube like this to carry their projects and everything. I'm like, I'm not spending that money. I'm not spending that type. I'm not spending $8 more for that. Like, no. Apparently I did. What had happened with the first tube was every time I put my work in there, like that, my tracing paper, every time I did, let me fix this paper. Every time I did this, it had like a cap on the bottom, and that will always fall along with my papers. And it's like, okay, maybe I mean, I thought about like, okay, maybe I screwed the bottom on tight enough. No, it wasn't working. So I got this one from Blix, and it was nice. It still is nice. But I was a little bit rough with it, and it made the handle pop. But anyways, you can find these most likely on Amazon, but just be careful with the ones you get. I wanted the clear one. That's the one I got on Amazon the first time. Do not get the clear one. That it is, the bottom easily pops off for all of them, because my old classmate, he had got one, and I seen that he didn't have it no more, and I'm like, yo, what happened? He said, man, it kept on popping off. I said, for you too? Like, you know, that's crazy. I wonder if the one that he returned is the one that I got. So you can easily put it over your shoulder, put it over your shoulders, so it could be on your back and everything. And this helps prevent any spills. It helps prevent any tear, or if it was raining, it would protect your papers. Like, this is the shield, okay? All right, and last but not least, you will need a sketchbook. You don't need a sketchbook as big as this one. You get the little small one and everything. I take my notes on this one. Like, I have like a lot of notes. You probably looking like, what the hell, yo? I have like a lot of notes on here. A lot of notes in here. A lot of drawings in here as well. A lot of sketches in here. It's good for inspiration. You know, like, if you see something, like, draw it up. Or if you see a building that's cool, sketch it up for a little bit, because you're going to have to learn how to draw and stuff like that. So yeah. So thank you so much for watching this video, for sticking all the way to the end with me. Thank you for being so patient. And this is the top 10 things that you would need when starting architect drawing, okay? So this is Architect K signing out, and bye.